because I'm already doing healing. I said there are so many values that cannot be separated from themselves. That means when you get one, the other will connect to you. Let me say again. I said there are so many values that cannot be separated from themselves. That means when you get one, the other will connect to you. Now, for instance, when you say, I can't die, that is, I can't, when you say, I can't die, that is, you're saying that you're immortal. When you say you can't die, you're saying you are immortal. Now, but I can't die is explaining immortality from the negative. It makes it low. Let me say again. I said, if you say you can't die, it's almost the same thing with I am immortal, but not actually the same thing. I said, when you say I can't die, when you say you cannot die, you have not you have not said much, because you have not it's like somebody talking from the valley, that maybe it's like something is pursuing you and you made a statement. It doesn't necessarily means you're immortal. So somebody who is trying to interpret immortality from I can't die is trying to trying to declare immortality from the negative side. That is different from saying I am immortal. But two of them can be said to mean the same thing. But the other one is introducing from the positive, and the other one is introducing from the negative. And then when you say you are immortal, the Bible said in 1 Timothy chapter 6, 15 and 16, it means you are King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Because there are many values that cannot be separated from themselves. That's why the Bible said only potentate, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and came back and said, who only is immortal? That means immortality and King of Kings are synonymous. That is, they are words that means the same thing. It's just like a woman said, I don't have a child. She doesn't have a child and that she's barren is not the same thing. So when you want to pray for people and say, I said this thing, those who are believing God for food, are believing those who don't have children should come out. That doesn't mean you're calling. There are so many young girls who are not married. And then you said, all right, those who are barren. You've not landed. And then you said, those who are believing God for fruit of the womb. Now, does it not look like three of them are the same thing? Huh? It's not. I told God that I'm going to touch your intelligence, and I'm already doing it. I said three of them are not the same thing. Please let me help you with something. Don't play with something that can add to you value, whether it is money or knowledge or contact. And let it be one of the things you're going to go home with when the service is over. Don't trifle with something that will add value to you. Even if that thing will look elusive. That's when you want to touch it, it will be going. Follow it. As long as that thing has come close to you, do what? If that thing has come close to you, follow it. Whether it is a human being, follow. If that thing has come close to you, I say you should do what? Follow it. Follow it. Value speaks in heaven, and it speaks on earth. When you say that boy is not breathing, it's not the same thing as he is dead, but it can be the same thing. So you should be able to know what you should say from use of language. If you say that God, that is God, He is the Father of light. He is the Father of, that God is the Father of light. Huh? And then you say He's the Father of spirits. You're talking about God's ability to create. All this intelligence are the things like when you say Christian, the moment you say Christian, Reverend Christian, somebody said shepherd of mankind. Another person said head of life and immortality. Then these three things are describing a man. They are different, but they are pointing at one thing. Now, there are so many ways to describe something. There are so many ways to describe a thing. But there is something I still want to repeat. And please, be patient with me. I want to call it the gold in the deep. Still keep standing. Number 3, the gold in the deep. Can you look up? If you are a woman and your family are not people of the deep, look for the deep. Go there and marry a cripple. Send your beautiful daughter to go to a deep family and marry a cripple. The weak legs will not matter if there is name. Names are not easily gotten. Excuse me. There is a difference between looking for and getting. Don't forget, you have to look for when it is kept. Let me say again. I say you can only look for when it is kept. Now, you don't look for when it is not kept. Can I say it again? I say you don't, when it is not kept. So you don't look for gold where there is not. Just like you have a husband and you want a quality of children, you cannot manufacture children from 2 vessels that cannot produce them. Except, let me say again, I said, whatever that should be added from what is provided, rather than your paper. I said, whatever that should be added from what is originally provided. Now, if there is no original